Eastbourne Herald. Headlines: Man dies in prison, in the Philippines. Portsmouth News. Brother says, I'm not bitter about my brother's death.
I'm Michael John Clark. I died as a prisoner in New Bilibid Prison in the Philippines of tuberculosis. My brother David and I were both criminals in the 60s, getting up to serious trouble. We got involved in drugs, crime, and were sentenced to prison for malicious wounding and carrying a firearm without a licence. David, however, had a bad trip on LSD and became a Christian, and his life was turned round overnight, turning from crime to Christ. He became a lecturer, a strict Baptist minister, and taught electronics for over 20 years. And I ended up in prison in the Philippines doing a 16-year sentence. David told me about the problem with young people in Stubbington when he came to visit me on a mission of help in 2001. He was a lecturer and had taught at Fareham College for many years and knew what young people were up to in Stubbington Village. There were problems involving drugs, crime and other things. He came at that time on his mission of help just after he published his first book, Converted on LSD Trip, which he believed would help those people who were concerned about drugs, crime and life problems and other things. He was concerned about the situation in Stubbington and bringing up his daughter there, so he sussed the place out as you do. He found life in the village when weighed in the balance, wanting. However, he did not ignore the problem and sought to do something about it. David showed me a video of the evidence of the problems that he found in Stubbington, and they are now published on YouTube under Stubbington Village, a drugs problem, and Stubbington Village 08, a drug problem 10 years on. Thankfully, I became a Christian too in the prison in the year 2000 after 5 years of my conviction, and together David and I wrote our stories. And my last will and testament is that my story, along with that of David's, be published to the world by whatever means possible. It is my testimony that there is no mileage in drugs, crime or stupidity. And this we share in our books, Converted on LSD Trip and Trojan Warriors. It has recently been reported in the Portsmouth News that our story is being told as a punk rock opera called Borstal Boy by Asylum Seekers.
Breaking rocks in the hot sun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law